All right, cool. So I'll start recording. So to start off, I was thinking we should just lay out a framework for how the meeting should go from now on. So I think we should, this is basically the structure I had written down. Let me know your thoughts. I just wrote it really quick.
I can't read it.
Can you can you read that?
Yeah. Each person with calendar renew.
It's kind of like a personal purpose
What's gonna
where
done? What's gonna create
both
it?
of
Next
us go
week's
through our
deadlines.
calendar,
Yeah.
then we review what got done, what didn't get done, grade ourselves. Then we look at next week's deadlines, just discuss. And then also, is there anything else that needs to be added to the schedule? And then I wrote down 10 minutes SYP, which is share your piece. Do you know how usually when we're in this section of a meeting, we start like going kind of on tangents or like talking too much about something?
Yeah.
I think in the beginning, whether you got something done or not, don't explain it yet. Like we're gonna just get through these, say what you did, say what you didn't, say what needs to be added, your grade, and then we have 10 minutes each of share your piece, SYP, which is just that's when you can go into detail, but you only have 10 minutes. So we'll literally start a timer. We're like, you get 10 minutes of SYP, then I get 10 minutes, however it
Yeah.
works. And we'll literally start a timer. Like you can ask the other person questions, but if the other person wants to discuss something that happened that week, like that can be our time. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just mute this, sorry. Um, so to start off, pull up the calendars. I'll start with mine because I already got it. I'm gonna share my screen. So just so you know, I think I mentioned it, but I've now separated my calendar completely, my personal calendar from the work calendar.
That's not true. It's on the work calendar.
What's that? What do you mean?
Oh, you have it linked. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. So you can in the bottom left, you can unlink
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I realized.
Yeah, and I did this to one, organize my tasks better, but two, it now links with my estimate schedule. Um, okay, so let's look at last week. We'll just look at the week as a whole since we missed a meeting. Um, this was obviously when I was away, so that doesn't matter. So Monday, send cleanup email. We did not send the cleanup email, but that was because of the weather, because we got the snow. I think I moved this. Oh, sorry, I have to open the Simply email. So let's go to last week. Oh, I set it so things gray out now when the day
Yeah,
passes.
I noticed. It was kind of weird.
Well, it was because we didn't have the cross out thing. So I was like, instead of having to remember to do gray, I feel like this just helps a little bit because we're gonna
Not
have to
really,
do
because
this.
yeah,
Well, we're gonna do this meeting anyways.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this, the cleanup email. I'm gonna move it to the 13th, since obviously we haven't really had the weather for cleanups. Um,
Obviously,
this
takes
happens.
Monfield.
This happens every week, right?
Yeah. Well, it's renewed. We had to change. We don't know if we want to do the same thing. That was the start, but it's probably going to stay the same concept. It's going to be, I'm assuming we're going to keep doing the same thing where it's 2 days, well, a gap or
Hmm.
every day. Because we
Yeah.
had it every day almost, but it was usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I did Sunday.
Okay.
I just did it on the peak weeks, on the peak times.
Cool. This was a personal, but I did that. Moved everything in lot. Has not happened because we've been able to. Let's move this to tomorrow because we should be able to get in tomorrow. 2 hours of crucial, we did not do. Personal purpose, we did not do. Management accountability, we did not do. Office operations manual, I have not finished, but I have made progress. I will show that during my SYP. I'm going to move that to this Friday. And then office move-in deadline, I'll also move that to this Friday. Scott Luigi's.
That's all done now.
Talk with Scott about meeting. That's what we're doing now. And makeup meetings. Yeah, my apologies about the other day. I assumed I was putting this in because I thought we were going to have a call to plan these meetings. I didn't mean for it to be the actual meeting.
No.
Sorry about that. But I saw your text and I see why you definitely thought that because it seemed like that's what I was asking you.
Yeah, we have to have a meeting. Can you call tomorrow at 9?
Yeah. Okay, so my overall grade for how I did last week, not that I had much to do. I'm going to give it a D because even though I had like 5 things, we didn't even do, mainly me, I didn't do like 4 of them. So, and I had to push things back, especially the office operations manual, but I will get it done this week. I've made good progress, but I'm getting a D for this week. And then what's coming up for my schedule is we have personal purpose meeting, obviously, tonight. So we'll go over the 2 chapters that we left off on. Appointment for installation. That's this actually, I don't know why it won't let me edit. Can I edit it? Here. This is actually 10 to 12. Yeah, I don't know why Comcast said they sent me an email saying this is from like 8, but then they called me and let me know it was 10 to 12. So now I'm worried about that. But I'm gonna trust the call I got.
What's to say? Whatever.
So what's that?
I was to say, doesn't whatever. They come at 8, it's kind of their fault.
Yeah. And then send out Mo email personal. I will get that written up and sent out for tomorrow. Hiring, job posts, office and field, phone and in-person interview scripts need to be written, and the acceptance letters, office and field. Job posting, I do have the field already done from last year, but I do have to edit it. Office, I have to make. The interview scripts, obviously we have one, but I want to rewrite them. And acceptance letter, need to write that. That'll get sent to them via email after the meeting. Then we have moved everything in the lot.
Oh,
Obviously.
the automated one. Is it the automated one?
Yeah.
The checklist. That was the automated one we talked about. The accepted thing.
Yeah. I
Well,
need
not
to see if
automated, but
Gusto lets you send that one automated.
yeah.
If not, we'll just email it personally to the recruit. Post Indeed ads, I want to do that on Thursday. That way we'll get some and we can book them for this Saturday and Sunday. I just have this. This is because Nick wants, he would like his brother to apply for the job. So I put this in here. Oh, you messed that up.
Oh,
yeah. Nick Patarelli wants his brother
why does it do?
to apply for the job. So I'm sending him a link. Thursday, I just
Nick
have,
Patarelli.
we should decide on the orientation day. You know, most likely next week.
Yeah.
And then Friday, this is my own personal schedule. That's why it's blue. I just had breakfast with Sonia.
It's actually on. That's on the work schedule.
Is
It's
it?
the work schedule you're on, yeah.
Oh, it's double. Let me fix that. Rid of that. Okay, actually, I'm gonna delete that. Okay. I just added mine. I also have my practice Spanish stuff. That's more personal purpose. But then I do have a physical Wednesday, just so you know. So this is what it looks like on my end, the estimates with the new Calendly scheduling. So Angela, Rebecca, it's all in here.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we have a management meeting on Friday, finish office operations manual. I will have that done by Friday night. At least 90. I'll have everything done. If anything, I'll just have to clean it up, but all the videos will be made and finished.
Did you ever get a chance to go back over the ones I did? You were gonna redo the layout to the like standard that we had, table of
No, I
contents.
haven't.
Oh,
As soon as I
yeah.
finish this, remind me so we can add that in the
Well,
calendar for me to
just
put.
put it on next week to do
Well, hold
to
up
like
now. Hold up. We have
oh
a schedule.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are
yeah.
we are we are here, not there. We're here.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Aligned paper schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very official. Okay, so the office move-in deadline obviously is this Friday. And then Saturday, again, just personal things. So that's what I have. So let's add things. So as you said, I'm gonna go on my personal schedule real quick. So I need to review those next week. I'm gonna be completely booked up this week, just getting done the office operations manuals and the other stuff. So let me go forward. Okay. So we have send cleanup email. That's getting done on Monday. Sunday, could I get that done Sunday? I'm gonna put review Sunday. Yeah, so finish. Oh, oops. Have review both SOPs. Read/review both SOPs. What color am I again?
Flamingo.
That's right, flamingo. I'm gonna move this to.
Date you're on March 5th.
Oh, thanks. 12th. There we go. And I'm gonna assume this is gonna take me 2.5 hours. Yeah, so I have that there. What else do we have? We don't really have anything else in the management schedule. Anything the following? No. So things we need to get done by Sunday. We would be hiring people, like giving them their official. We'd have a good amount of people probably hired by Monday.
Yeah.
So what do we need set up by Monday? We need I have a post acceptance letter. Let's do their onboarding checklist created. I'm just going to put them up here. Have onboarding checklist created. What else do I need done for hiring? Onboarding checklist.
I mean, you already have Indeed and everything already set up, right? just from last year.
Yeah, that's all set
Yeah,
up. I
so
just need to make the post here. I'll put make orientation schedule, like the schedule you and me will be following during orientation. Um, that's all I can think of for now. You can go ahead and I'll stop sharing. We can look at your screen now. I just know it's going to be busy with all the hires, so I don't want to overbook like documents and stuff.
let me shrink you first. This is huge. Okie dokie. My very eventful schedule here. This one. Okay. So it's quite literally it. It's not personal purpose. The only thing let's go back to where are we at? Probably
Forward one.
this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So the only thing I failed on because I didn't have much to do. Well, I did office lot related stuff. I did the camera work and I cleaned stuff up and I had to grease some things. But that was just field related stuff. What I didn't do, I forgot to do is the schedule the next posts. And the reason why, well, I'm not gonna say the reason why, but I have to do that today because I forgot to do them like more, which is good that I did March 1st because I purposely did it before they actually stopped in case I did forget. But this is because you can only schedule up to a month on Facebook. Like you can't schedule past a month.
Yep.
So it's fine. That's gonna take a while. I have to redo all whatever three a week.
Yep.
Which is good because I don't have anything to do right now besides a lot work and finish the project SOP. So that's that. I'll do that for 2 hours. I'll probably end up doing that today, but why can't I save it? Okay. By the way, do you know how to move this? Oh, never mind. You can't see it. It was the Zoom share button. All right, so that was just moved. So other than that, there wasn't much I did. Did very not productive the past week after my vacation. I did absolutely nothing besides like eat and go to the gym. And then I was sick for a week. Actually, I was sick this week. But now we're good. I have only been working on the project SOP because I was behind. And I can show you that after. That's pretty much it because everything else is done. Maintenance is done. The calendar is done. Messy, but done. I want to pretty it up. I'll actually do that. I'll do that just for next week, just in case.
What's your grade for last week?
An F. I didn't do anything, really.
F. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't do quite literally. I did like maintenance work that 2 days, but that doesn't really count.
I'm really glad this is the first management meeting we're posting, and our grades are the lowest they've ever been a D and an F.
Yeah,
We're starting off on a really good foot.
Yeah. Tell me about it. All right, so pretty up maintenance calendar, just so it's done. Oh, wow! I did English for a lot of years. All right, so pretty up maintenance calendar. And other than that, I do have to, just before we start the season, make a final checklist of what I have to do. But I want to do that before next week. Do we know when we're gonna do this? Do you want to just move everything to next week?
I don't think we have to put the word deadline. I think we can just move everything in the lot because it's probably this is out of our control, obviously. Since the other tenant is just dragging his feet and the landlord won't do anything about it. Just start moving tomorrow, I would say.
You think we can move in tomorrow? Oh, well, this is
Yeah, so
everything in the lot. This was just for the lot.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't know when we're getting those lot
I'll put it
spaces.
on next week just so it's like on the schedule
He's still
somewhere.
getting stuff out of his office. He hasn't even looked at his lot spaces. I'm going to inform them though, like we're not paying because they're technically charging us right now for those lot spaces. I'm not going to pay them a cent this month because I already
Yeah.
know he's not going to be out this month.
No, well, and he's not gonna have everything out. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a thing of he's gonna be like, well, he's not gonna grab the rest. I'm like, well,
Yeah. So not our problem. It's the landlord's job and they're not doing the job. So we're not going to pay you unless you do your job.
so what's today? Today I want to make what make make what can we call it? The pre-season. This is just the list of like things that have to get done before we actually start the season. Just like everything that's not done and like cleaned up because there's a bunch of stuff I want to do before at the lot. Organization wise, it kind of sucks that there's about 40 boxes inside the trailer, but that's fine.
Yeah, but we can get them out real quick and just literally put them all in the office.
Well, my plan will work. There'll be more room once we move the trailer and we can just jack it up and make it stationary on cinder blocks because it's not
Yep.
going to move anyways. That way we can. What was that?
I just cleared my throat.
No, you didn't hear the noise, the Zoom thing?
You sure it wasn't my cat?
No, I went doo 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 doo.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, it was probably I don't know. But to jack up the
Oh,
trailer and
just
have
heard it.
storage.
Oh, that's not Zoom. That's like Google Calendar or something,
Oh,
I think. I
oh,
could be wrong. Not that
I don't
important.
know. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, just to move the trailer so we can so we can put stuff underneath,
Okay.
like fertilizers and seeds. We can put them in boxes, like the waterproof containers. That way, it's storage is because we don't have to see those all the time. It just takes up space. And I prefer not to have like multiple boxes of fertilizer just laying in the office.
Okay.
Especially if it's poison. It's probably not the safest.
And then anything else you have, make the preseason checklist for myself, schedule next week.
Look at
Laminate for license. Oh, do you have to hang it or something? Like on the wall?
no, I just have to have it on me at all times. The license.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Gotta,
So
um, so
I feel like
the only big thing
Thursday,
is the project SOP. What?
I was gonna suggest Thursday, you and I should add in the schedule, like move into lot day. And we should probably take all day Thursday because we're gonna have to do things like go to the store and buy stuff or get stuff on Facebook Market. Like it's gonna take a day to get like the chairs, the desk, a storage bin, cabinets, a Keurig, whatever.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
I know
feel
it's
like
gonna
we
take a
should
while.
both do that.
Why are you sure? Will she say weekend? Is that like a for sure thing?
So the wait, did you finish your schedule? I don't want to go into it. Is
No,
there
it's
anything
really
else you
it's
need to?
just no, it's just really the SOP. It's more the fact that I have almost there all of the projects.
Yep.
There's no prettiness to it. I want to add some form of pictures, at least some, so it looks more, like at least every uh, picture to resemble. It's not going to be that possible because I don't have them, but at least some of them
Okay.
etching and stuff like that.
I'm gonna start the 10 minutes of share your piece then. So I talked to Amy and Well, I didn't talk to her. She never answers the phone when I call. So we texted, and the text said, I'll show you. So on Sunday, I texted her, "Hi, Amy. I rescheduled the Comcast guy to come on this Wednesday, because she asked me to reschedule him. Would I be able to come by tomorrow to grab the new set of keys so I can go in and take some measurements tomorrow?" So I'm talking about Monday. So yesterday, because I sent this on Sunday. Then Sunday, 3 hours later, "Hi, we canceled the locksmith. He was supposed to come on Friday, the locksmith,
Yeah.
because he hasn't moved out. He's supposed to be coming Monday at 1. So yesterday, the locksmith was supposed to come. Hopefully, Avico was out of there. Again, the landlord is telling us, hopefully the tenants moved out past their date. Pat's going to check first thing in the morning. I will call you and let you know as soon as Pat gets in there. He moved his stuff out of his storage unit, and they started moving the office Friday. Hopefully he finished up this weekend." Hi, Amy. Was Pat able to check that Avito has moved out? We have an appointment with Comcast tomorrow between 10 to 12. It just bothers me that, like, we're getting in a 2-year lease, so I can't, like, yell at them. Like, I can't, like, yell and be like, "Please do your job. You're the landlord." This guy's now been in this office 7 days past our lease starting for the office. I mean, we won't pay him, but honestly, I'd prefer to pay them. I'm at the point where I'll pay Avico to get out. I'll pay him money if he'll just move out. Okay, so that's where we're at. Hopefully she'll respond today, and we'll be able to get in tomorrow. And then Thursday, I'm assuming he'll be fully out of the office.
Yeah.
Because if he isn't out, then this is just ridiculous, because we're going on 2 weeks of the landlords not getting this guy out of the office. So yeah. And what's this, Sushan?
Oh, this is gonna be my shit. I just want to see if you think this is a good setup. So before I finish, I'm at 15 pages, I think. 10. Oh, 10. I thought it was 15. So for example, this is like the mulching. That's why I said it's not pretty at all, because it's literally this. The only good thing about doing these is that this is a good baseline to start recording. So what I figured is way easier to have record. It's good
Scott?
if I have all say on like what?
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, did you hear? Oh, my internet is unstable. I love it.
I heard
1
it.
gigabyte and my router's right next to me. Oh, did it make a noise? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
So I figured, because this is I mean, this is how I have it laid out. I have like ifs with a highlight. You see the ifs? That's like I'm trying to shorten it and not have it too short where you could read it and understand what to do without actually doing it.
Yeah.
So like mulching, the goal is, and I emphasize like, on the estimate video, and then what's on the accepted estimate, just to put it there so it's not like, well, I mean, office wise, when we start scheduling this year, I think what we'll do is we'll do more wording. So like on the job task, instead of it just being like mulching, I think we should do like whoever's scheduling, which in this case would be me, it'd be mulching, and then like black, like 4 yards, 3 inches, or whatever, for example. So that way it's less likely for there to be a mistake. I mean, they'll still have to go back and forth on the estimate just to check, maybe,
Yeah.
might not be a bad idea, but at least if it's, I don't know. Then again, I don't want them to just not ever check. We'll talk about it.
No, I
But
think you're right. I think it'll be good if we put like in the actual estimate, 4 yards black, whatever.
well, it's always in the estimate anyways. We usually do that. I just meant more in the on the schedule. You know how they usually the schedule just says mulching and then like,
Yeah. No,
John
no, I think
Hancock.
that's a great idea because like
Yeah.
then either you or the office person, whoever's handling the scheduling, they'll put it so it's like right in the maybe not in the title, maybe in like the visit
It's a,
notes, just 4 yards black.
yeah, just a description.
Sorry,
Um
keep talking. I'm listening. I just need a issue.
tissue. So I was saying this because I think if what we should do, depending if it starts getting slower and we have everyone that can actually be in the field, um, I think videos will obviously be a better form of manual because they're quicker and a lot easier than someone reading.
Yep.
Just like how YouTube does the um the timestamps like this. Like there's a timestamp, and you like it says it.
Mhm.
Obviously, this one doesn't, but um, we'll do stuff like that because that way you could use this. Like for example, if I was to go out on an off day and do like a simple mulching job alone, then I could literally just bring a tripod and my phone and tell the customer that I'm recording so it's not weird.
Yeah.
And I'll say, don't worry, the owner's doing it, so this is going to be the best mulching job you've ever seen. Make a joke, obviously.
I like
Oh
that.
yeah, ha, 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 ha. So I was like, yeah. So if you let me record, no problems. I'll give you the best mulch job ever. But just so that way we could do this. So like for example, like 1 through 18 steps of mulching, right? That'll just be in the video, but like following this. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, park the truck and trailer close. So it's oh shit. So it's like, all
Oh,
right, so I
so will we do the timestamps like one, park the trailer and truck, and like that's a cut?
yeah,
Then
kind of. Yeah, it's gonna, nothing long or anything. Just like, all right, park. You always want to park the trailer. You can even for a lot of these, you could just save them all and then use the same one for the same manual.
Mhm.
Like park the truck and trailer closest to the property. All right. I mean, yeah, you might want to change it just so like you can show the difference of like areas. But you see like, and you just say the same stuff like park the truck and trailer as close to the mulching area as possible to save time. Most of the time's wasted traveling with the like from trailer to mulch beds. So, I mean, that's the same thing. So like, all right, well, I parked this one in the driveway because the mulch bed's next to the driveway. Bam. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like that's 5 seconds, and then it's like, and then I'm gonna put my cone, like put the cone here because we're in a street. You know, that kind of stuff. Um, that way when we start making videos, or when I start making videos, depending on who wants to, we can both do it, but we have a baseline as
Yep.
well as an actual manual. That's why it's wordy. It would just make it a lot easier to, especially if someone gets a yellow slip or something, or if they start not doing something right after like training, or even before, you can have them, we can have them watch like, you know, it's like mulching 101 basically.
Mhm.
Which how long is that going to be? Not long. It's going to be what, 3 minutes? A 3 minute to 5 minute cut video of just like,
How to
what to do.
mulch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can even pull them up. Let's say people have been struggling with mulching lately,
Yeah.
or like a yellow slip. The Wednesday meeting, we can have everyone watch the video as part of
Yeah.
like the Wednesday morning meeting. Like, hey guys, we're gonna rewatch this video.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a good idea. Great.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it. It's wordy, but I just want to add a very small amount of pictures just to kind of, I don't know what I'm going to add, but like edging,
Okay.
edging, hedge trimming, like and some weed mesh.
Yeah, I mean, this looks really good to me. I would honestly say don't do any more work until the summer on this.
Yeah.
Like, if obviously if you have to add a couple more things, then you can.
Yeah, I
Like
gotta think.
service
I don't know
wise,
I don't know what I'm missing.
I would definitely get the mowing one written down.
The mowing, I thought we already did that.
Is it written on here?
The mow SOP?
Oh, hello. That's the 10-minute timer. I think it would be better if we just have a 15-minute shared timer because it doesn't really make sense since it's more of a back and forth.
Yeah.
I'll just add 5 minutes. So we have 5 minutes left.
I thought we
Do
if
we
I
make
remember
a
right.
note?
Yeah, I thought that was the first thing I did. Yeah, I
This
did.
year?
That was the first SOP I made. Go to manuals, office team, Mo operations manual. See,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
my
Okay, I
dog
completely
poop.
forgot.
You forgot about my dog poop meter. It's patented.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so we're gonna need that then as part of their training.
yeah. Yeah, so this is already made. I mean, this was the easiest one to make because it's a lot of just it's simple. It's more.
Yeah.
It's not really about how to actually do it because it's kind of hard to type. Write out how to edge a walkway on paper.
Yeah.
You know, but same
Okay.
concept though. Obviously, we'll have the training videos, especially for
Yeah, I
the
think the
the new
Mo,
guys.
like I don't know if we should show all the training videos during
No,
training,
not actually. It
but
might be a
definitely
good
the
habit
Mo.
to. I think what we should just do is have it at will on a drive. So the people who are like new hires that are eager,
Mhm.
which is good because if they watch them on their own, that's like, all right, well, obviously they have drive. They're not just
Yeah.
it's not just a job. They actually want to like look at what we do. So we'll just give it up to them. Like for example, be like, all right, like end of the day, like tomorrow you have like we're doing mulching or whatever. Um, feel free to like what if they haven't really done it before, especially like the
Yep.
trainees. Like if the next job is like hedge trimming or something, it's just like that we take, let them know, hey, before work tomorrow, we do have like the online like quick video about like how we hedge trim if you want to just watch it,
Hmm.
just so so you're ahead of the game. Because then it's like, all right, if they don't watch it, whatever, they're gonna begin training anyways. But if they watch it, that's a step up. Especially if they say like, mid training, if a guy goes, yeah, I saw that in the training video, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, because they watched it. No, I
yeah,
think that's great. And then the mowing, I think the mow operation manual will still read this during, like this will be part of training, but the
yeah.
other op manuals, it's, that's on your own
No,
because
yeah,
this
that's
is
just
the important one.
yeah. That's why
Okay.
that's the only reason I made the project manuals so wordy is so that in theory you could technically read it and do it without someone telling you how to do it. Obviously, but you know, it's as detailed as saying like stick the edger in the ground as deep as it'll go and wiggle it and slide it sideways without taking it out of the ground. Like it's that wordy only
Hmm.
because like in theory, if someone's doing it and they kind of forget or they're like, am I doing it right? They should be able to somewhat at least look at the manual and kind of, be like, oh, okay,
Okay. Not to
perfect.
cut you off, but we're past the 2 minute mark. Is there anything you like? There's 2 minutes left. Is there anything
No,
else you want to go over?
no, I'm just
Important.
done. No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll show you really quick what I've done with the manual so far. Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Um, can you stop sharing?
Oh,
Oh,
I have to
wait, I
stop.
can do it.
I was gonna say you're the king, the captain of the Zoom.
So share, just so you can see ins and outs. It's getting pretty long. We're almost past 3 pages. The table of contents, which it will. Um, this is what it has here. So it's just links right to the Google Drive. These are all in the Google Drive. Adding a customer, creating an estimate. This one I'm editing right now. Accepting
Yeah.
an estimate, charge a deposit, scheduling one time, recurring, sending an invoice, paying your credit. I'm just basically organizing it how they would do it.
Yeah.
So like these are the things they need to learn first. This stuff isn't as important, so these will be quick videos. And then Calendly, scheduling an estimate. They already know how to schedule the estimate with Lawn Pro, so now they're going to see how to do it with Calendly too, because they're double booking. Adjusting working hours, that's a Calendly thing. Google, Voice, Stripe, QuickBooks. And then down here, initial contact, this is a section for, they need to understand like our services. And like, I was gonna put like an actual call of me scheduling an estimate. But our
Yeah.
services, we need to teach them like what a mow is, what a regular weeding
Yeah,
is, what the
the
fern
basics
is.
of it, at least so they can, you know,
Nope. That
understand it.
is our 15-minute. All right. Amy answered. I'll send you the text, but to respect the time, that is it. Anything before we go?
No, it should be
Cool.
fine.
All right, man. Well, I'll get back to working on those videos. I'm gonna pump out a bunch today, and then I will talk. What are you working on today? I, I just don't remember what was on the schedule.
Preseason checklists. I got to laminate my fertilization license, so I have it.
Oh yeah, see it.
Yeah, then depending on my time, I'll just keep going project SOP. I just have to touch it up.
Cool. Then we have that personal purpose at 5. So I'll talk to you then.
At 5? Oh yeah, yeah. All right.
All right, see ya.
Okay.